Hey guys, Civil Defense Southerner speaking, and today I'm doing another LEGO review today. So right here it's the LEGO City Set 60465 Air Ambulance with 403 pieces. Retails in the US for about $55. This is a new set, Air Ambulance, that just came out of summer of 2025. So we'll be reviewing it today. On a side note, I do have the box, but it's stored underneath my bed, and I don't feel like pulling the boxes out anymore when I review these sets. So from now on, I'll just stick to a reference note that will have the set number, set title, and the pieces count, just to make things a little more consistent. So yeah, here's the air ambulance itself. It comes with 4 minifigures. There's a skier, there's a pilot and a doctor on board, and the paramedic. So we'll be reviewing some the aspects of the plane today. All right, so the set comes with 4 minifigures. We have a skier, paramedic, pilot, and a doctor on board. This piece I want to show you right here is a little flag pole piece or whatever. I don't even know what they're called, unfortunately, but it has some tools attached to it. This is including a red toolbox right here. We got the snowmobile right here with the paramedic on it. And the skier, can give you a close eye on that. So when we open this, there's the pilot right here. There's the yoke in the center. Brake on the red brake, I believe, is on the left side, and the throttle switch is on the right side. There we go. And there's the stairs that leads into the plane. And here's the doctor on board, and there's a target map, showing where it goes and such, where they need to be heading to. And this is another cool part I like. Right here is like the patient's bay. This is the patient's bay of the airplane. Sorry, I'm just out of words today for whatever reason. Comes with a little stretcher or gurney. So yeah, you can basically put your patient here. I can just do that for a second. I'm gonna shut off the camera so I can do that. Alright, so off camera, I got the skier, which is a female, into the gurney. The reason why I turned the camera off is because it just required both hands, and I didn't want to be without the phone filming like that for too long. But there you have it. The patient is in the stretcher. I'll put her right in here. One thing I completely forgot about, it shows look at this. Here are the like medical equipment. The digital medical equipment stuff that you can see right here, facing the patient when you close it. As you can see, it shows about the Lego skeleton, the broken arm, heart rate, all that good stuff. Very interesting. And the tail cone right here, which is another fascinating part, is give me a second. The tail cone you see right here, you can actually remove it. And why is it taking me forever? There we go. And we have the snowmobile. You see the snowmobile right here? You can actually store it in the plane. There's no ramp or anything, unfortunately. There's no fancy ramp to load or unload the snowmobile, unlike some larger military planes do, like the Lockheed C-5 Galaxy or Boeing C-17 Globemaster or Antonov AN-124. Those are giant military cargo planes that have fancy ramps on the rear entrance of the jets, the planes. And also right here, another thing I was gonna point out was the engines right here. They're nothing fancy with them, but this is what they look like. They're attached to the fuselage rather than the wings. You know, there's a lot of regional jets out there have engines attached to fuselages and such. I'm sorry. And with our paramedic we have right here, we can like we can put him in here. So yeah, let me do that real quick. All right, so right here off camera, I got the paramedic sitting right there face to face with the doctor. So yeah, right. So yeah, that's that right here, and the snowmobile is tucked away. So we're gonna take this plane for a spin. Also, the front landing gear is movable, but the main gear isn't, and there's lights underneath, I guess. Just a little demonstration of the plane. So we got the pilot right here. We got the doctor and paramedic in the main part, and the patient in here. So yeah, and the snowmobile is tucked away in there. So now, excuse me, I'm gonna put the plane right where its original spot is. So yeah, let's do that. In conclusion, this is where the plane sits. It sits on the shelf that I have right here. There used to be Technic stuff on it, but if you saw my latest video, they got relocated to a closet on the other side of my room. But here's the plane. It sits comfortably in there. I actually had to remove the tail cone just to put the tail piece, the tail piece to fit the plane in. But yeah, here's what it looks like. There's the ailerons on top of it, and the black wing tips too. And there's also a Christmas tree right there that I got in a creator poly bag as a Christmas card from family members a while back. But yeah, and there's a snowmobile right there. And one funny thing, this air ambulance matches with the city traditional ambulance that came out in winter 2025. I did a review on that, which has about 400 views now, so thank you for all that love. And it matches up with the ambulance, but I know they're in two different spots, but it is what it is, you know? So thank you for watching. Be sure to like this video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. And I apologize if this review video is bad quality. I'm just haven't done the reviews in a while. That's why I'm not the best content creator. I can say that, but don't yell at me for that. So have a good day. Good day, everyone. Bye.